sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. His guys are 3-2 here in the early part of the season. On the other side, his counterpart from Houston. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A goal time that's going to take the field here for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of...
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Down, they got him. They'll try and play with some pace early on.
Brings up third down and goal.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nick Cross.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful. If the throw's not there, you want to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick,
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's got it, first down, a pickup of 4. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. A throw right side is intercepted.
and these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he'll get about 5. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That is caught for 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mixon trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. From a little further back, here's second and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. That is caught to the goal line and in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Makes the score Texans 7, Colts nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. They'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Kamarian Lassiter there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Completing this one to Downs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move. Now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion is Warren. On play action, Richardson. Oh, no chance there. Over a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
From the gun, Richardson. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next and feeds frustration. And all at the the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud will try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins, and he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming as we are ready to get back underway. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And they'll pick up the 1st down on a gain of about 4.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Mixon. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
At the 1-yard line.
He'll try to punch it in with Marks. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They look to run with Mixon. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
No gain on
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Stroud going to set up to throw, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans move out on top, 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it's Doolin. It's on the return, and the drive will begin there. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic, 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing is Richardson. In middle, and he's got down. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
That's good. Colts 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
He'll look deep for Pittman. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Now, Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Stroud to throw. Will find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
37-yard.
There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Kalen Fuller.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Here comes 2nd and 4. To throw is Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Bobby Brown in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And a Yeah, good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the Texans are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
You've got to give your group an answer, because right now they don't have one for this guy.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Colts offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. They need to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now the Colts use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. For Richardson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Now Richardson. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen. What is the and no rest for the Heroes. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top.
To the drive, early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here, big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On 2nd down, Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Stroud. And that is incomplete. Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Stroud. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run with Mixon.
Joe Mixon on the carry.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
It's 3rd and 4. Are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, it's Doolin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Richardson. He's got room past the 35. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on
choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
Expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Still first down.
This one off, it'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
The flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still first down.
Clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top.
Still first down.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
Throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay again.
Still first down.
That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them. one off
Delay
on
of game.
time. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game.
So that'll cost them half the distance.
Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
in time, and it's going to be back up halfway.
Still first down.
Compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
The snap off in time, and it's going to back up halfway.
Still first down.
Compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
In time, and it's going to back up halfway.
Still first down.
Compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
it's going to back him up halfway.
Still first down.
Compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time. And it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time. And it's going to back them up halfway. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all.
Brings up second down.
Here we go. They'll go right back to Mixon. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Brought down by Wayantu. Brings up third down.
Throwing is Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Pollard. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. The Texans set to punt this one away. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. Perhaps didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. The Colts offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Richardson operating from the pistol. His throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
On the play. And the
Richardson
first down.
to the left side and taken in by down.
Richardson's pass.
He'll come up now for second down and
A
4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 11-yard line.
Here's Richardson. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, their luck hasn't been even more. These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off.
It's a pickup.
Second down, they need 7.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop. Brother, stop. Let's go, Texas.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
Down and 7.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. It is second and 6.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here now, third and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down for Houston.
Texans. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A run here with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Staggled at the 40-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's second and 9. On a win here for the Texans. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.